Good morning. Today's Thursday and I kind of had a slow morning today because last night I taught and then also my friend from Korea was teaching before me. We all went out to eat together and hang out until super late at night. So decided to take a nice little slow morning today. Had a breakfast, had a usual my morning coffee, and I'm about to take his class again. But before that, I have a little bit of time, so kind of wanted to chat a little bit. I've been loving this table from IKEA so much, and then of course this the chair as well. But this really I was I don't know why I didn't get this kind of coffee table for so long because it's really useful, it's really practical. I've been just sitting like this and then editing all day. Also, I just got a credit card, a new one. Actually, after so many researches that I did, because I wanted to travel for free, probably from 2 years from now on, looking into travel card was really helpful for me to figure out what is the best credit card for me to have, and then pretty much to get the premium credit card, what it's gonna take me to get there, When I first moved here, I had no idea why the credit cards and why the credit score meant so much in this country. Because in Japan, it's pretty easy to get a credit card, and then by here, you need to have a certain credit score to get the credit cards, right? And then I could not get those premium or mid-tier cards when I first moved here as a O1. After 2 years, I have enough credit score to apply to the mid-tier to I'm not sure premier yet, but my take of doing all those researches is for me. This is for me. I'm not a professional whatsoever, so just take it in a grain of salt. My goal, because I have a Chase, I just applied for Chase Supplier Preferred for my upcoming trip, and then I got it. I got accepted it, and it was so exciting for me because this one just has a $95 annual fee, get all those travel credits, dinings and all that stuff. Plus I have all the travel insurance with this card. So it's a great starter travel card for me. And then I'm thinking to get the Build Master card probably within 1 to 3 months so that I can start paying rent with that card and then get those travel credit. A year from right now, my goal is to get a Capital One Venture X, because that travel card has everything I needed. Lounge access, global entry, TSA project credits, all those travel points. It is pretty cool to have one. So that I can interchange with this one with the Capital One Venture X and the Build credit card. They all have a good transfer partners, so that's gonna be very useful for me to travel with the points and mileages and stuff. So that's my plan. Again, everyone has a different opinion. This is just my own, but I applied for Chase Sapphire Preferred on Monday, and then I got, approved on the spot. I went to branch because they give me 10,000 miles extra instead of 60,000. When you apply online, it will be 60K. When you do it at the branch, it will be extra 10K of the points. So total will be 70K that I get. So I did it, and I got approved. It means so much to me to have a little status in the States, right? Have a trust from government or whoever. It means a lot because I had nothing 2 years ago. I had to pay 2 times the deposit when I get an apartment. That's the only way I could get those apartments. But right now, because of credit score, I can have apartment. And then it sounds silly, maybe for those of you who have never had a problem with this kind of stuff in the States, but I think as an international person, it's a step. It's a little bit big step, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this, and so that I can start travel for free. I'm excited for that. Because I was waiting for this credit card to come, I was kind of holding back a lot of purchases, such as trip to Japan, trip to Korea, the purchase that I want to do with my furniture and stuff like that. I'm gonna start to buy those stuff, and so that I can leave this apartment, also have a flight ticket to Japan, obviously. I'm excited to book these trips and get the balls rolling too. Now it's probably like almost 2, so I gotta get ready and then like go to the class because the class started at 2:30. I also had exciting delivery too, aside from this credit card the other day. Haven't opened, and like you guys are probably like, what the frick is this? It is my Hey paper lamp. I haven't gotten a cord. I'm gonna buy that on Amazon with this card and start setting this up too. Anyways, let's get going. Busy week already. This week is a little hectic. It got super hectic all of a sudden, to be honest. Starting from Sunday, this week, like I'm in mini rehearsals with one project that I'm in. Also, the other day, I got an email from a magazine saying that they need a movement director. So I work with them on Monday and then rehearse. Today is Wednesday. Yesterday was my day off. I just did like some chores that I've been like, putting it off. Today's Wednesday, usual Wednesday, teach, and then also we have rehearsal today as well. So after I teach, I'm gonna go to rehearse. It's kind of like rare for me to have this kind of week because after I left Cookies, it's kind of slow, not gonna lie, but it's okay. Like I think I just enjoy taking classes, sitting at home, and like, plan my future. My friend Nachan, if you saw my previous vlogs, she was here, but now she's here again. And then we've been like hanging out a lot. She's in New York right now, but she's gonna come back today. So probably like we're gonna hang out a lot after she came back. It's gonna be fun, just like, being around with her again, and then like so that I can get out of my house a little bit more. I feel like because I love this home a lot, I've just been like super homebody more than I usually do. So it's good that she's here. It's good for all of our friends group that she's here because then like we have an excuse to go out. I just had breakfast. These days, I don't know why, but I'm not that hungry. Maybe I'm not doing much, that's why, but I feel like I need to take a lot of protein because I know that it's lacking, so probably gonna like incorporate protein shake somewhere today. Something that I'm realizing right now is I'm not keeping up with my routine. Like journaling, yoga, reading, none of that. I think like it's my tendency not to stick when I'm busy. And also last night I was talking with Mas, and then like he was hanging out with his friend and they were talking about MBPI test. Like I've taken before, but I forgot my results, so I retook it and my type was architect. And Mas also took it. And then, not a surprise, but we are not compatible. And a lot of tests does that. Me as a Taurus, him as in Gemini, not compatible. Because we're so different, and then like we have a deeper understanding of each other and accept each other, it works. I feel like past relationship, because of those differences, I was too stubborn to accept another person and it ended up not working. But I feel like as I, experience a lot more, have more self-understanding, I know how to make it work, which kind of like makes me happy. I felt like I'm gonna be bummed that, okay, we're not compatible. No, like we know that already. Like it was interesting that like those tests were pretty accurate. Let me know in a comment that what kind of type you are. I'm genuinely curious that what other type that's out there. Yeah, I'm gonna go do dishes and again, journal. I really like this time of the day because The sun is hitting my living room. My bedroom is so bright. I just added a little bit of choreo at the end of the piece I already had, but I kind of like started to get hungry, so I feel like I should eat before I teach. Also, I just booked tickets for Lainey's concert on this Saturday. Natchan is willing to go with me, so I just booked it for 2. I was, debating until last minute, but like I've been a fan of Lainey for like this past 7 year, I think. And they used to play in such a small venue, and I was like, I don't know if I want to go to the big venue, but I was like, fuck it, like why not go there because they're playing and they're home. Yeah, it's my favorite artist, so I feel like I should go. It's gonna be a great time. I'm super excited. I don't know if this is giving, but I just slicked back everything because my bang has been annoying. I'm gonna go to class now and rehearsal after. Oh my goodness, I am finally home. It was such a bad day to vlog. My weekend started with such a busy schedule. Literally couldn't get any footage of me doing things. Briefly, I had a rehearsal from morning to like around 2 p.m.-ish, and I drove down to Irvine to teach. Also on the way, I went to Trader Joe's and Costco to get some groceries, and on the way back from teaching to home, I went to IKEA and got some more stuff. Some of the stuff I'm gonna show it to you, but my kitchen is a bit dark, and I found one online and it looked great, so trying to like test it out, but I just got that one. Also a little bit of like storage stuff. Came back home. I'm very tired. I don't know if I wanna eat. I should eat probably because I only had an oatmeal this morning and a little bit of like a snack during like a lunchtime. So, in boba, so bad. First, I kind of want to set up those IKEA lamps. So let's unbox a little bit. These two are the lamps that I got. One is like a little mushroomy one, and then the other one is a little bit more spotlight. This one needs a rechargeable battery, and this needs a AAA battery. So I got those at IKEA too. It kind of took me a while to figure it out, but this is how it looks like. It's nice and dim light, so I think it's gonna be nice for a vibe. I'll set this up the kitchen, the mushroom one. I'm excited about this one because honestly, if it's not for kitchen, I can use it as like an accent lamp. This is nice because it does change the brightness. And this too, I think it's gonna add a nice little lighting to my kitchen. So let's go set it up.